Dunkirk. 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 What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode number 9 of the Actual VR Show, the show where we dive deep into the VR and 360 video news that's relevant to you. I cut through the noise, I show you guys what's most important, what's going on in the world of VR and 360. It's a lot closer than you think. So the first thing that I'm obviously going to talk about is Dunkirk. Now, my friends over at FanFest, they allowed me to join them on the pre-screening of Dunkirk here in Nashville, and let me just tell you, whoa, it's intense. And what I could describe as 107 minutes of inhale, followed by the credits rolling and a giant exhale. This movie was so exciting. I'll explain a little bit about what Nick Floyd over at FanFest said, and he said it was an experience, not a movie, and in a positive way. And I'm going to link his review down below, but specifically I want to talk to you about what Dunkirk means for the VR community. So going off of what Nick mentioned earlier, of it was more of an experience than a movie. For me, this movie was one of the first movies I've seen that could have been a VR experience. So to be able to take this type of storytelling and put it into 360 video, cinematic quality, I think is the perfect example of how we do that. Literally, you could have placed a 360 camera in any one of those shots, replace the 70mm with a 360 video camera, and you have this amazing 360 video experience. It was almost like it was meant for VR. So it's very promising and very exciting that these two worlds could and will combine. So again, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the movie itself. This is a VR show, not a movie show, but definitely check out Nick's article linked below. And so our first news story of the day is again about advertising. Now, you know that I have talked until I was blue in the face about branded VR content. I think now is the time that we are really starting to explore and realize the potential of 360 video, virtual reality, in advertising. We are so sick of pre-roll and of banner ads and of pop-ups. We don't want it anymore. So that's why when I heard that Saw 8, yep, number 8, as part of their promotional piece, they are doing a VR ad experience. Now, when I say ad experience, I mean they're going to put you in VR and you are subjected to a Saw-themed escape room in virtual reality. You know, it's odd that I'm saying that Saw 8's doing it right, but I really feel, and I should say that this is a partnership with Unity. So I think Unity gets it. I think Unity understands. They're a part of the VR community. They know. And Saw, props to them for going with it. But what you're able to do is you're able to deliver a memorable experience that is completely separate from an ad experience. No longer is it an interruption. It's a part of an experience. And again, it's more of an experience, not a movie. And our second and final story of the day is about Lion King. So as you may or may not know, Disney is releasing a live action version of The Lion King. And part of what's really cool about this is Disney is giving all of their actors VR headsets to wear on set. And what this allows the actors to do is to be able to put on these headsets and actually be where they couldn't see, where they would be surrounded by blue screen or green screen, they can now be fully immersed in a scene. So that way they can really and genuinely react and act based on the environment. And for virtual reality, it's a natural progression, and I think it's a great step and a great use that nobody really thought of. So guys, I know this is a really quick episode, but we got some exciting things on the way. I've had some amazing conversations with some brands and some companies about 360 and VR experiences, some exciting things going along the way. So be on the lookout tomorrow for episode number 10, and we'll continue, and I'll show you a little bit about some exciting things that I'm working on in VR. For those of you that are interested in editing 360 video, I'll show you a little bit behind the scenes there and some cool things that we're working on. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Let me know what you think about the shorter episodes, and have a great day. Do your thing. Just